From the past lessons, you've learned to differentiate language used in academic texts from various disciplines. Academic language is the language that students need to work in schools. Academic language and social language have their own purposes. So, let's test your knowledge on identifying formal and informal language from each other through this activity. You can grab yourself a pen and a paper and you can pause this video while answering it.
Match the informal vocabulary in the list below with more appropriate formal options from the box. You can pause this video while you're answering on your notebook or on a scratch paper.
Great job! So for today's lesson video, we are going to talk about another or a new lesson in English for academic and professional purposes. I have a question for you guys. Have you ever wondered how the ideas, thoughts, and the concepts in an academic text being organized? Yep. For today's lesson video, we are going to talk about the different text structures. I will be giving you and providing you the information, the graphic organizer that you need to use when processing this information, and also I will be giving you the different signal words and also the guide questions in analyzing and comprehending these different text structures.
Today, you will first determine the structure of a specific academic text. Second, explain the specific ideas contained in various academic texts. Academic text structures. Text structures refer to the way authors organize information in text. Recognizing the underlying structure of texts can help students focus attention on key concepts and relationships, anticipate what is to come, and monitor their comprehension as they read. Narrative text structure. This narrates an event or story with characters, setting, conflict, point of view, and plot. To organize the information of a narrative text structure, we use this graphic organizer. This is usually called the Freytag's pyramid. We use descriptive language such as adjectives, adverbs, similes, and metaphors in a narrative text. At the same time, these are the questions that we use. Who is the narrative about? Where is it set? What is the conflict? Who is telling the narrative? And what is happening? Chronological process or sequence academic text structure use this graphic organizer which visualizes the step-by-step procedure discussed in the text. This structure also uses the following signal words. We have first, second, or third, later, next, before, then, finally, after, when, since, now, or previously, and also the actual use of dates. The following questions are used to understand it more. What items, events, or steps are listed? Do they have to always happen in this order? What sequence of events is being described? What are the major incidents that occur? How is this structure revealed in the text? Cause and effect text structure provides explanations or reasons for phenomena. Cause and effect structure makes use of this graphic organizer to show the different causes and what effects occur. It also uses the following signal words: if or then, reasons why, as a result, therefore, because, consequently, since, so that, for, and due to. And the following questions are used to understand it more, such as what happened, why did it happen, and what caused it to happen. Problem solution text structures identify problems and pose solutions to those problems. This text structure uses this kind of graphic organizer where the problem is being given by a solution. Now, the words that you can find in a problem solution text are the following: problem is, dilemma is, if or then, because, so that, a question and an answer, and puzzle or a puzzle is being solved. Now, these are the questions that you may answer in order to analyze this text structure. What is the problem? Why is this a problem? Is anything being done to try to solve the problem? What can be done to solve the problem? Compare and contrast text structure. This discusses two ideas, events, or phenomena, showing how they are different and how they are similar. We use a Venn diagram when we are having a text in the compare and contrast structure. So we have same or the similarities in the middle, and we have the differences on the two sides. So the signal words that we can find in a compare and contrast text are the following: however, yet, nevertheless, on the other hand, but, whereas, or similarly, although, also, likewise, in contrast, in comparison, different, either, or, in the same way, just as. And also, the following questions are answered: what items are being compared? In what ways are they similar? In what ways are they different? What conclusions does the author reach about these items? What problem solution text structures identify problems and pose solutions to those problems? This text structure uses this kind of graphic organizer where the problem is being given by a solution. Now, the words that you can find in a problem solution text are the following: problem is, dilemma is, if or then, because, so that, a question and an answer, and puzzle or a puzzle is being solved. Now, these are the questions that you may answer in order to analyze this text structure. What is the problem? Why is this a problem? Is anything being done to try to solve the problem? What can be done to solve the problem? Problem solution
Lastly,
text
definition or
structures
description.
identify
This
problems and
describes a
pose
topic by listing
solutions to those
characteristics,
problems.
features,
Problem
attributes,
solution
and
text
examples.
structures definition or description text structure makes use of this graphic organizer. Also, in order for us to identify whether a text is a definition or description, these are the words that we can find. We have, for example, characteristics, for instance, such as, including, to illustrate. And also, these are the questions that we answer in a definition or description academic text. What are the most important characteristics? How is it being described? Or what does it look like? How does it work? And what is important to remember about it?
Now that you know the different text structures, I know they are kind of familiar to you since you've encountered them in reading and writing skill subject, right? So, what is really the point of studying them? I mean, why do we really have to identify what particular structure an academic text is?
Why is academic text structure important? The readers can significantly improve their comprehension and retention of information when they can identify and recognize the text structure of a text. It can also help them: 1. Organize information and details they are learning in their minds while reading. 2. Make connections between the details being presented in a text. And lastly, summarize the important details shared in a text.
At this stage, you should have several ideas on the common text structures used in academic texts. Keep in mind these ideas because you are going to use your knowledge on text structures for enhancing your skills in gleaning information. Let us see how much you've understood about our lesson today by answering the activity I prepared for you.
Directions: identify the text structure based on the given statement. Write your answers on a separate sheet of paper. You can pause this video while answering this activity.
Great job! Do the keywords and the guide questions help you in identifying which text structure is used in the texts given to you earlier? I prepared a summary of our lesson video for you today.
Today, we discussed the different academic text structures. 1. Narrative structure narrates an event or a story. Chronological process or sequence structure presents ideas or events in order in which they happen. Cause and effect provides explanations or reasons for phenomena. Problem or solution structure identifies problems and recommends solution. Compare and contrast discusses two concepts to show their similarities and differences. And lastly, definition and description structure focuses on enumerating its characteristics, features, and citing examples. It is important to determine the text structure of an academic text in order to organize information and details and make connections between these details in order to summarize them properly.
As a senior high school student and future professionals, it is really important for you to identify the different text structures as you will encounter various academic texts in your workplace or even in college. Learning the different text structures will enable you to comprehend the text more and determine how to process the details found on the text. Thank you so much for tuning in with me in today's lesson video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that you will be updated on my lesson videos here. I also have other playlists such as oral communication in context, 21st century literature from the Philippines and the world, and practical research. So they are here, I guess. So just click on them, and then I hope they will help you in your senior high school subjects. Again, this is Mom Kat. It's nice to see you again. Have a great day. Bye.